I came and talked to y'all. I was coming back from Mexico. Yeah, everything that happened out there. Uh shit. It's been a long time. I usually don't stream, like, I don't know. But last time I was talking to y'all, it was just like a safe haven, just to talk with y'all. Everything I went through in Mexico and shit like that. And I guess it's like my safe haven. Come over here. Talk to myself really. Kinda nobody really watch me too much or been watching me. I know I don't stream every day, but yeah, I hope y'all been doing good. We're gonna kind of get into it tonight. It's like 1 o'clock over here, Eastern Standard Time. Really couldn't sleep. Didn't feel like playing the game either. I was gonna play For Honor if you see it in the back, but I just wasn't in the mood. But yeah, man, we gonna get into it. Everything I been going through, everything that's been going on, shit like that. So yeah. I went to go hoop in Thailand. That shit was a crazy ass adventure. You follow me on TikTok, you know my story. Kahea2K on TikTok. My name is Playboy K on there, but like I guess to look me up is Kahea2K. Yeah, man. I went out there, played in Thailand, hooped, you know. Um, the owner of the league and shit like that, he was like scamming like 40 plus import players. And when I say import players, like Americans, Canadians, people from France, everybody outside of Thailand is an import. And it was like 40 plus us. And he scammed all of us. He didn't pay none of us. We just went out there and played to put the league on. But like everybody was telling their story, and getting the word out there and saying what it is, you know what I'm saying? Um yeah, but long story short with that part, I almost killed myself out there, chat. So I had caught an injury and I guess he was making cuts, the owner or something like that, making cuts. And I had just caught an injury the day he was making cuts, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing though. I think I was averaging like 14 and 7, something like that, like my first like 3 games out there. But then I had hurt myself, rolled my ankle. And yeah, so then the day he said he was making cuts, I think like the day after or that day, I tried to OD on some pills, it was just like a lot of pressure being out there because we was getting finessed with the housing. We was damn near homeless out there. We didn't get no meals, no transportation to and from the game. So we was coming out of pocket for a lot of that shit. And we wasn't getting paid on top of that. And I could sit here and tell you all day about this shit, but it's just like nobody ever know what I went through unless you would go through it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, I almost off myself in fucking Thailand, bro, because of the whole situation, which is like crazy, nigga. Like everything that happened out there was just like a whole story. Like you go on YouTube, I think it's Brandon Lawson or I don't know. It's on YouTube about the fall. Just type in the fall of Thai GBL. THAIGBL. That was the league in Thailand called Thai GBL. Just like look up the fall of Thai GBL on YouTube, and this guy that I was out there with, he pretty much put it all out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm on there with my testimony. You go on my TikTok, you'll see all the stories I was posting and everything that was being said. But yeah, it was like real rough out there. And then I came back and just try to find myself again, getting back stable. Um, trying to find a job. I think that whole overseas thing is kind of over with. I done played in 3 countries already, so I kind of got my fill of it. Being out there, being away from my family. So yeah, man, that's the short version of it. But I really just came on here today to just like rant, talk about what's going on with me, shit like that. I guess it's kind of like a form of journaling, I guess maybe something like that. But yeah, so after all of that, I came home, try to find myself again, get something stable going, you know what I'm saying? Try to fill out for some government jobs, but it's like a big thing about weed. When you like try to work for the government, you can't smoke weed for like a certain amount of time to like apply for a government job. And it's like I've been off it for like a year. See what I'm saying? But it's kind of like I don't know, a lot of like government jobs, like they need you like 2+ years or something like that. But yeah, man, I'm just finding myself, I'm training some kids. I was training some kids, they going off in high school. Shout out to my guy Zion Johnson at Community Christian High School. I trained him in the summer. He been going off like this whole season. I've been to a few of his games. So yeah, you want to check him out on what's it called, Max Preps? He's on there. It's my guy. I trained him, stuff like that. But I just I think the last time we streamed, yeah, I just told you everything happened in Mexico. And after that, I just kept my head down training. I was working at Domino's for a minute, like part-time, working at Domino's before I left for Thailand. And then came back. Been trying to find something like, one of the big boy jobs, something stable ever since then. And yeah, and I'm just like in limbo right now. And broke up with my girl, you know, the other day, something like that. We broke up, like we've been together for probably like 2 years, but it's kind of like, that's how life goes sometimes. Like we'll dig into that later. But my family, my parents and stuff, just a little rough right now, you know. Like everybody getting older. Both my parents like kind of disabled, so it's kind of like I'm the only one here at home, take care of them somewhat. And then my little sister, she in school, like she in college, doing her thing. So it's like I'm the only one at home to kind of take care of them. And it's kind of like, having troubles and stuff like that. And everybody getting ready to move out, I think, or like leave the house, something like that. So it's kind of like yeah, it's a kind of a lot going on. I ain't really know what else to do. So I come on here and just talk to myself, I guess. I don't nobody look at my streams for real. Like I don't really stream like that. This is just kind of like an online diary, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, journal, whatever. But yeah, man, it's just like um, I guess with the whole family thing, right? Um, like it's been stuff going on before I was even born, and it's kind of like it's just now. Well, how do I say it? It's just now like bleeding in now, because like how things have been going. I don't want to say too much, but how things have been going and what has been going on, stuff like that. And yeah, it's just like a lot to take in, regardless of my age, because like, you grow up thinking you have like a certain sense of family around, and then now everything is like changing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to this, with like parents getting divorced or parents leaving or something like that. Like, yeah, it's kind of like getting to that point, maybe something like that. I really don't know. Like, it be days where it's cool, and then next few days it gets crazy, and then I be caught in the middle of it, in the mix of it, and I'm just like, bro, what? Like, sometimes I don't even know what happens. Like, it's just like, boom, boom. I wake up or like I come out my room on something, and then like something going on. I'll just be like, damn, like what happened? Like, where did all this come from? You know what I'm saying? But this is before I was even born, though, Chad. Like, it's like, yeah, this is before I was born. This shit's like, coming through. Like, relationships is like a crazy subject. Like, in the world we live in now, like, everybody got their own opinion, or everybody think it should be one way, but like, that would probably be like the world's biggest mystery is like relationships, right? Just because of nobody knows what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, women have their own ideals, opinions, and morals, and men have their own ideals, opinions, and morals. You know what I'm saying? Like I've looked at like a whole bunch of people like talk about relationships. I've looked at we'll just start it off. I've looked at Andrew Tate, Myron Gaines, um I've looked at some of the City Girls podcast clips. Like I look at it from both sides, you know. I've looked at who's that other nigga that talks about relationships? McQueen. I think y'all know him, McQueen, from like Instagram and TikTok. Seen him. Um, it's been another female I've looked at. I don't even know her name. She be with Dr. Umar Johnson. She's kind of light skinned, kind of like heavy set. I've seen her talk about relationships, and it's just like everybody gonna have their own opinion. And I look at other smaller like content creators and their opinion on relationships, and it's just like there is no solid answer, you know. And I kind of look at it like, shit, if two people that's been together for like 25 plus years can still somehow like split up, like, is love even real? You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to sound super deep or anything, but like, everything like two people can go through, and then like it just like boom, it's just over out of nowhere, you know? Maybe not out of nowhere, it just builds up, and then boom, like everybody feelings change about each other, things change, people change, all kind of stuff. And I'm just like sitting here thinking like, damn, like I've watched two people since I was born. My parents, like two people I watched since I was born, like love each other. But like as I get older, like a lot of things weren't like conventional, or like how regular families would be. I guess regular happy families, if there even is one. Like our household is very different. And it was kind of like a super traditional household, but it was kind of like bad traditional, if that makes sense. But growing up, I didn't see it like that. I just thought, oh, it's normal. Everybody parents is like that, because when you young, you don't know how everybody parents is, but you just see your parents and you think it's like, "Oh, I guess it's normal, like you may not like it, but you're thinking like, oh, I guess everybody else going through it. But yeah, man. And now that I'm older and I'm seeing like, yeah, not a lot of people seen the shit or been through the shit like I was going through growing up, like especially now, like a lot of my classmates' parents and stuff, they're like super healthy, and nobody parents is like partially disabled. Like both my parents are like kind of partially disabled. Like granted, my dad can still work, but it's still like he has like some medical problems that my mom. I don't know if y'all remember, but yeah, she had a stroke back in like 2023, bad stroke that partially paralyzed her. Like she could still walk and stuff, but it's like very hard, like on a lot of days. It's kind of like, yeah, all of that on my plate, and just seeing like how everything is playing out. My little sister getting older. I don't know what she gonna do or what's gonna happen. I'm still trying to find like, big boy job. This is kind of like get on my own feet after, committing my damn near my whole life to basketball. And I'm 25 right now. So, like I'm like right at that midpoint, literally. So I'm kind of like trying to find myself, trying to find, something stable. So I guess I can like take care of whoever, because getting that time, everybody getting older, things like that. And yeah, I'm just looking at like all of that, like right now. And I don't know who else to talk to about it. Like obviously I can't talk to my parents about it because I don't think that'll just be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you talk to one party and then they got opinion about it, and then talk to the other party and then they got opinion about it. Like, I just wanted to, I guess, talk to myself, I guess, just to, I guess, get it off my chest or something like that, or just to, rant about it uninterrupted. 'Cause I really can't talk to my friends about it because I really wouldn't know what they would say or how they would look at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like talk to any females about it because they gonna have a biased opinion. I guess I'd just rather talk to myself, you know. Um, yeah. So that, and then yeah. So my breakup, man. It had started with like I guess my girlfriend's tournament getting canceled because the snow in Georgia and stuff like that, or like the ice is coming. And yeah, I just pretty much told her like shit, that's something you can't control. The weather, obviously. And I was telling her like all my experiences. I mean, she knew of my experiences in Mexico and Thailand, but like she wouldn't know. Like she wasn't there living through it shit. So it's like I can tell you all day. Like I be telling y'all, like I can tell you all day, but like till you experience it, totally different, you know. Like and I told her like shit, how you think I felt with the whole Thailand thing, not getting paid, and then being in Mexico in a shitty situation, you know what I'm saying? Like how you think I felt? Like all the blood, sweat, and tears I done put in and then kept putting in after college, like, cause she stopped playing volleyball after college for some years, and then started it back up again, you know. But like after college, like I probably took like a 8 month gap or something like that, or 9 month gap, and I was right back on it, like hooping. Like yeah, this what the fuck I'm gonna do is just hoop, trying to find my way overseas, nigga. Like and yeah, I just pretty much told her like shit. How you think I feel? Like I done left my whole family, left everybody and everything and everything I know and love to go play ball in a foreign country. Like culture different, food different, where you sleep at is different, like everything is different. It's not like you at home comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is just different. And yeah, I just told her like how you think I felt. And then somehow we got into an argument from that. No, I had said, yeah, I said how you think I felt, like shit, everything I done sacrificed. Cause she had said like I sacrificed like sleep and energy, you know, just to like play this weekend to let it all out on the court. And I was like, yeah, I get it. But shit, like sometimes the fates don't align, you know what I'm saying? Like how this world works. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, a lot of like this world don't care. Like fate doesn't align a lot of times, you see what I'm saying? And I just told her my story again to get a different outlook on shit. Like, yeah, I'm like, you know, yeah, maybe that's not that bad. But then I think we were arguing, like she was like, "Oh, I know sacrifice, this and that," and you know, I kind of damn near forgot because like I wasn't even like listening too much at the time because everything going on with me and my little shit going on. It's like, okay, whatever. Like I'm just trying to get you to see it from a different perspective. But like since you know, I'm just leave it at that. Like leave it alone. And then I had said something about like you want to be a pro, like losing sleep and you know giving your energy. That's like the bare minimum if you want to be a pro. And then like I guess she said something like just like you said, being a pro, my shit not even real. I'm like I never said that in the first place. I just said being a pro, that's the bare minimum you giving up. You feel me? Like you ain't left America and been in a foreign country and seeing everything and shit like that. Like nigga, can you imagine that? Chasing that shit 2, 3 years after college. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause she stopped and was working a stable job and all of that, and woo. And then she went back to go play volleyball. You know, like and I did tell her I was like, shit, you might as well go play. Fuck, you might as well. You know, you still young and you still got that itch for the game. Go play. Like shit, I was the one that encouraged her to play, and then for her to say like, oh, since you want to say pro, and like my shit not even real, like I didn't even mean it like that at all, but I had just like sent her a thumbs up. Literally, that's all I had sent to her. Like that was it. And after that, we didn't talk for a couple of days, before before that, she done disappeared on me before. Like when we argued, she disappeared for like days. And my ex had did that shit. Like my ex before this ex, my ex had did that shit. And then like 3 months after we had got back together, come to find out, some nigga came out the woodwork talking about some, yo, where my girl at? This and that. You know what I'm saying? Some random nigga I don't even know. And I guess all the time she was disappearing from me, she was going to go talk to that nigga or niggas or whatever. And I already told my recent ex that like all that disappearing shit and leaving, and I don't fuck with that. And the first time she did it was for like a week, and then this time she did it. I forgot how many days, but she did it again. And I ain't gonna lie, I was childish. I had damn sent her like a small paragraph, like we was trading her from the NBA. Like I had said something about, yeah, your services here were appreciated. You know, we thankful for everything you did for the program. But yeah, the way the program is shifting and the direction you're going in just doesn't align with the future of the program. You know what I'm saying? Like I hit it was like a Luca trade or something like that. That was childish, but I did it. And then she was confused at first. She was like, "Is that from a letter from a job or something?" I was like, "No, like from my program to you, you're traded. You know, we thank you for everything and good luck with your future endeavors." And that was it. That was the last we ever talked. Like that was it. And then I think I hit her on Instagram by giving her my I was like, "Yo, give me my warm up back." You know what I'm saying? Like make sure you pack it up and drop it off in the mailbox or something. And then yeah, that's been it lately. Like and then when you like follow somebody and like the repost, you can see what they reposting. Like I peeped some shit, like she was reposting like how she was feeling. Like I didn't say nothing about it though. I was just like I'ma just unfollow you. Like I'd rather just leave it how it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I'm missing part of the story. Like we did talk and like she was trying to like fix it, but at the time I really wasn't trying to hear that shit. I'm just like, oh, whatever, and I was just like, she was on the phone talking. She was like in the middle of her sentence. I was like, like I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I did do that. I was like, I really wasn't trying to hear that shit for real. It's kind of like shit. It's free will. I don't feel like hearing you talk. I don't feel like hearing you talk. And then I just hung up like in the middle of her talking. She was like, yeah, that was disrespectful. This, and that. And I was like, whatever. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And then, yeah, and then fast forward back to, when she was reposting this shit. Yeah, I just peeped some shit, she was reposting, but it's pretty much like, yeah, she just over a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Which I get. I'm not no easy nigga to fuck with. Not to say that bragging, but it's kind of like all the problems and shit I got here, over here, and I'm trying to figure out my life. It's kind of like, yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of like let that shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done been through a lot. I think it was like, I've been with her since like 2024, but like going into 2026, that's when we didn't talk for like a week, some change, and then I think she reached back out to me. And then now, like 2 weeks later, what's the date? Yeah, January 25th, like 2, 3 weeks later, we back, not talking, broken up again. But I think I'm gonna just leave it um how it is. Like I'm not reaching out. She probably not gonna reach out. I already told her give me my hoodie back. You know what I'm saying? Give me my shit back. And yeah, gonna delete these pictures soon. Make sure I got space on my iPhone and shit like that. But yeah, that was kind of like pretty much the whole thing. So yeah, like it's things like every breakup gonna hurt, but it's kind of like I lost my number one draft pick with my ex before this ex. Like, I took her virginity, like everything we done did. I stayed with her in her apartment, coming back from school and shit like that. And yeah, after I lost that one, I was just kind of like seeing red after that. Like I didn't take no bitch serious. I was just kind of like whatever. And then she came along, my most recent ex, the one I'm telling y'all about. She did show me a lot of love. She did a lot for me. Like when I tell y'all a lot, she did a lot for me. But I never asked her to, like she just did it kindness of her heart, which was like very much appreciated. But kind of like shit, I'm at war myself. So I'm kind of like, I'm doing. Of course, eventually she gonna get sick of it. And I told her that I was like, shit, I'm surprised you stuck around this long, like kind of I'm not no easy nigga to deal with. Like, and I know that. Like, seeing how, uncles and my dad, how they act and shit like that, like I just know, like, I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'd be even ready to love someone properly, financially, mentally, like I did my best as I can, like she met my mom, she like spent the night here, we had good times, we would play the game together, like not everything had to be about money, like just like us spending quality time together. And we did a lot, like, and at the times I did try or could try my best, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know how I go, man. Like eventually that shit gets old and played out, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like how I just told y'all the way I was acting, shit like that. Like anybody would get sick of that shit eventually. So it's kind of like I knew I was on a on a time clock. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was on a time clock. I just didn't know when or how long. Like I think in the back of my mind, I always knew like, yeah, eventually she gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually she gonna leave. So I would just like, just enjoy the moment best as I can, taking the good moments that were there and then, bad moments come. Like it just kinda like, yeah, I be going to war with myself, everything going on. But it's just yeah, I don't know. It's just live and you learn, I guess. And everything runs its course eventually. Like if somebody that's been married for 20 plus years, for 25 years, then like, little shit like this, 1, 2, 3, 4 years, that shit would eventually run out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't saying I'm no saint in this bitch at all. Like, if anything, it's my fault. If anything, it's my fault. Because I didn't even come to terms with my last ex. You see what I'm saying? And that shit kind of bled into this relationship here and there. But she still stuck around or was fucking with me best as she could. But like eventually that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you don't make peace with that past, peace with yourself, then move on, that shit is just gonna like bleed in to every other relationship or everything you go into. Like of course you ain't 100% gonna forget everything or all the shits that didn't happen. Like it's literally impossible. Like we human. We always gonna remember some shit that like is gonna significantly stick with us. But like some things you can kind of like maneuver around or kind of like grow up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think I had that time to myself to like grow. Like the past, like heal everything that happened because the whole thing that happened, like a lot happened that year, right? And I don't even think I recovered fully. So like that year I broke up with my ex, right? Like that was the last year I see my mom normal. Like the next time I seen her before going off to college. Well, I was already at college, but this shit happened when I was at college. The next time I seen her, she was in a hospital bed, damn near about to be damn near about to die. Like she was in ICU. And then she recovered. And just seeing your own mama in the hospital bed, like that shit'll stick with you. You know what I'm saying? And then like the little arguments I had with my ex, and then which caused us to split, come back, split up. Then her talking to other niggas, and them niggas coming to me and talking to my mom and shit. Like it was a whole bunch of bullshit. And then me breaking up with my last ex, like all of that shit was just like piling. And then like my parents, they in a feud, like a little bit after the breakup, like they started to get into a feud. And then, my pops, he got sick. And I'm just looking around like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of this shit just like piled and piled and piled and piled. You know what I'm saying? Like, since I was like 22, I'm 25 now. Like, the last 3 years, it's just been like war myself, war my mind, coming to terms with everything, seeing my parents feud, the whole breakup thing, the shit that happened, and then now this gets laid on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's kind of like, damn, like it just makes you think, like, I don't know, and then me, after all of that, I went overseas and then got put in a shitty situation in Mexico, and then went to Thailand, got put in another shitty situation, and almost killed myself. Like, it's just been so much, and I done tried my best, like training myself to get to that point to even hoop overseas, and then to go over there and get shitted and then come back. Now I gotta restart all over and then come back to the same shit damn near. And then now like I break up with my ex, recent ex. It's just kinda like damn bro, like nigga, I still gotta come to terms with a lot of things myself, like, you know, and that shit kinda like hit like this last breakup, like it hurts. Like you ever had something that hurts, but it's kinda like like, yeah, that shit do sting. Like all the memories we done made and the times we had together and everything we did, like, that shit do stick with you. And then it's kind of like gone now, like, damn, like, yeah, like it hurts, but at the same time, it's like, nigga, with everything happening, that's kind of like second, third string heartbreak right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it still hurts, but it's like not like, like it was bound to happen, with everything with my past that's bleeding into this shit right here, and that she the type of girl that she really hasn't had a whole bunch of shit happen to her. Like her parents still good, healthy, you know, family's good. Like, yeah, she had a heartbreak with an ex, but we all do. But like my shit compared to her shit, like she ain't been through no like traumatic shit, like almost seeing her mama die or like seeing her dad bleed out or like really trying to kill herself, like taking a whole bottle of pills and saying, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like meloxicams, like I took a whole bottle of them shits, like boom, it's over, like, shit. Like I'm not trying to brag or say like, oh, like you need to. No, I'm just saying like experiences make somebody and like put views differently, and like everything I done been through these past like few years, I view a lot of things differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when my mom, like before my mom was like how she is now, she used to throw parties at the house. There's parties at the house. She used to bring dinners to my cousin's house. It's 15 minutes down the road. Like she was providing for everybody. Like when I tell y'all everybody, cooking for everybody, cleaning people's houses, like for family get-togethers and shit, and being wedding planners for my cousins. Like she was getting shit done. And then like when this shit happened, like you couldn't find not one family member in this house since then. Like I can't even name one. Like since that incident happened, like her, like I can't even name one or like know of one. You know what I'm saying? That would actually come here, help take care of her, shit like that. That was really me, my little sister, and my pops that was doing all of that shit. Like even my cousins that's 15 minutes down the road didn't hear a word from them until like 2 days ago. Like, and this cousin, like my mom did everything for them. Like she would cook stuff, send me to go drop it off, or if I couldn't drop it off, she would go drop it off. She gave them a fridge, planned their wedding, like whatever y'all want to think she did she did it, bro. Like she literally did that shit. Like my mom was a hustler. Like she was doing everything for everybody. And then that shit happened. Nobody has probably been around the house since then. Like since the last like family get together, whatever. Like nobody invited us to their house. We haven't had any visitors come here and like stay here to help us like with my mom. Nothing like for the past like since 2022 to now. It has literally just been me, my little sister, and my dad. And then my little sister been going to college. And then it's just been me if I wasn't overseas hooping for, a few months. It's literally been me and then my dad. And then now like, they feuded and it's kinda like on me, like literally the next man up. And like, I'm just taking all of that into account. You know what I'm saying? Like everything going on. And yeah, like it's just I don't know. It's just a lot. I guess like I be like so much shit be rushing through my head, bro. Like I'd have probably been to like four PT tests for them government jobs, passed them all. But it's kind of like, yeah, like March 2025, I was smoking marijuana, like right before I went to go play pro ball. Like it was like a last like party thing. Me and my homeboy, like it was like, yeah, this is it, man. You can't be doing this when you're a pro hooper, you know what I'm saying, overseas hooper. And then like it was last year, and they still like hanging that over my head pretty much. Like you only a year out. And like it's not like I'm not trying. It's like shit, I'm still hitting the gym, still applying for, places. And then like, seeing this every day, parents feuding, then this breakup. It's kinda like damn, like ever since that day and that year, it's always been something. And it hasn't stopped, you know. And I don't know, man. I guess that's why I just come here talking to myself. Just rant. I know probably nobody gonna see this or watch this. And I'm not saying that to get hella views either, cause like once I start getting hella views, I don't want everybody in my business. I don't want everybody in my business. I just came here to talk to myself really, 'cause I didn't know what else to do. Like I didn't want to play the game. I didn't want to watch nothing. I didn't want to scroll through social media, nothing. I'm just kind of like in my head about it. I just needed to talk, I guess. Not to nobody either, cause like I don't feel like talking to nobody. It's just like I just want to talk to myself, I guess. But yeah, man, it's just it's a lot, you know, and everything going on in the world and shit. ICE agents killing people in the street, and then the Venezuela raid. Trump talking about a draft. Like I don't know where this world going to. It's just like a whole bunch of like everything piling on everything. So yeah, man, I don't know. It's kind of like I wish I can change something, but like I even think then like okay, let's think of something good. Like say I do get a government job, and I'm doing my thing, whoop de whoop. Would that really change anything though? Like like probably won't stop, my folks from feuding with each other. Probably won't change how my ex feel about me. Everything I done did and we went through. Cause it's kind of like you gotta address those issues. Like getting a better job and you got money now. Like yeah, but it don't change the fact like what was said and what happened. So it's kind of like you know the only thing I would be able to bring value to like maybe get my own crib and just bring my little sister with me or something, or somehow like maybe move my mom living with me, or like move her back to Hawaii because she want to go back to Hawaii. That's where she from. She Hawaiian Filipino. Like she been like yearning to go back home. Like would I just like you know send her money and just let her be back with her side of the family? But then like what would I do with my dad though? Like he talking about going to South Carolina and going to like the VA, care center, once those days come. I'm just like, damn, like, and my little sister, after she graduate college, she want to go to New York or like move out of Georgia. Just like, damn, like, guess everybody leaving eventually, one way or another. Like, I didn't have no plans to move from Georgia, Like, I plan to stay like, yeah, where I stay at now, like around Atlanta, Like, I didn't really plan on moving nowhere, I just get a job, government job here, and just stick around. I don't know. It's like I can just feel it. Well, yeah, I just know it's coming. Everybody just leaving bit by bit by bit. Like, yeah, first is, my girl, well, my ex, not my girl. She gone now. Like, who's next? Like, it's gonna be my dad or little sister. When I, start working a, job, would it be me, moving to another part of Atlanta? You know, I don't know, Chad. Like, it's weird, weird times I'm living in. So, yeah, I just hope, all y'all are finding yourself though, or all y'all are, navigating best as you can. Cause I really don't know, man. Like, 100% genuinely don't know. Like, I don't know. Just been a lot, to be honest. So, it's a lot to think about too, you know. Yeah, quietness is so loud sometimes, though. Like, just your thoughts just going, going, going. I don't know. But I'm glad I can just come on here and talk, and just ran, I guess. Just chat with myself. Guess it's sometimes the best thing to do. So sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, man. I don't know if I'm gonna end it or what, but it's like I want answers. At the same time, I don't want answers. Like I'd rather just figure it out or, just see for myself with everything. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like if I wait on it, if I wait to see for myself or just, you know, wait on things, would it be the right thing? Or would it, harm me? Or would it not me in my best interests, with anything. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of sad to be honest. Like, I didn't know I was that bad of a person for this shit to happen to. Like, I know I done did some shit. I done did some shit. Don't get that wrong. I ain't no angel or super innocent. I done did some shit before. That's kind of like, damn, it was that bad. To whereas I'm at this point in the game, like, I guess so though. The Just gotta live through it. Just like I know it ain't like the biggest problem in the world, but it's just like it just sucks having these problems right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, damn, like what the fuck am I gonna do? Or, what am I gonna try to do? Like, I know war veterans got crazy PTSD, crazy stories. They just seen some crazy shit. Like, yeah, I know that shit way worse. Like first responders, they be seeing crazy shit. I know that shit is way worse than what the fuck I got going on, but it's like, damn, like, still gotta go through it. And it's like, yeah, it's like a weight on your chest, and you just trying to like push that bitch up and get it off you. But yeah, man, yeah, man. I'm about to make I don't know if I want to put this on YouTube. I think I just might leave it here, but I don't want to lose it though. That's just the whole thing. But whoever looking at this though, I hope you're doing good, and I hope you're, you know, in a good mental space. I know that shit fucking sucks. Like being in a terrible mental space. I know that shit sucks, man. Trust me, I know. Try to off myself. Yeah. How long I been going for? Almost, yeah, about 50 minutes. Yeah. That's the only reason I wish I had a live chat. Like I could kind of ask, like, what do y'all do to like clear y'all mind or like help clear your space? Like I used to go hoop or go live, but it's kind of like I've been doing that my whole life, like hooping and lifting. Like I don't know if I need to find something new or like gaming, like the games now. Like it's kind of like watching YouTube. Like there's only so much you can do to like help your mental. You know, so I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like yeah, but I'm gonna get through it, man. You know, hopefully, good job comes my way and I can just start, working, doing my thing, kind of staying out the way, focusing on, passing whatever school I gotta pass, whatever government job I get, for however many weeks, and just yeah, do my thing. But Yeah, I know when I turn this camera off, it's just gonna be mind racing, thinking about everything. Like, should I go back overseas? Should I wait? What should I do? Just yeah, I just know. I guess that's why I'm kind of like stalling a little bit, trying to talk as best as I can. But I just know I probably just probably hop in the game or something and just I don't know, play a game or maybe watch something, maybe pop on a movie. I don't know. I think that's what I do. Pop on like one of the old like good retro movies I like Spirited Away. That always like kind of like comforts me. Studio Ghibli movies. Like yeah, I was watching that a lot when broke up with my last ex. I used to watch a lot of them Studio Ghibli movies again. 'Cause I used to watch them when I was like 5, 6 years old on a DVD player. Got Spirited Away on a DVD player. And what's crazy is my mom had got that from like if you're old enough, you know this. Like those the dollar bins with the movies they used to have in Walmart or like Blockbuster, as you can see, the dollar bin movies, and you just like it's a whole bunch of random movies, and then you just pick one out. It's $1. I think she had picked Spirited Away out from one of those bins, and I had just kept it on like replay for like on the DVD player for like like a long time. Like that's all I used to watch was just Spirited Away, you know. And yeah, so now it's on I think HBO, something like that. So yeah, I may just pop that on or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll see. Cause I just know as soon as this shuts off, man, my thoughts gonna come racing in. You know how it is. What is that, man? I used to be on Twitch all the time. PS5 Live, PS5 game. I'm gonna just put it like I'm gonna label this like episode 1, I guess. Just chatting. Just chatting. I forgot that, like you can do the hashtags and stuff like that. Like oh, just chatting. Life. Advice. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I'm not on Twitch that much. Okay, that's just it. Yeah, there we go. I may upload on our YouTube. I may just start I say I'm gonna start streaming again, but it's like everybody fucking streams, and all the clips and shit. Like I'm not doing all of that. I just wanna like I guess document my life or document everything going on with me. So I might upload it on YouTube and see. I don't know. See. I gotta start deleting pictures and photos, man. You know how you gotta delete pictures and photos of your relationship and stuff like that. You gotta start clearing that out, man. This shit happens though, man. It's alright. Between today and tomorrow, I'm gonna have to start clearing the shits out. It's a whole bunch in here. Yeah, I gotta start deleting these, man. Yeah, it's over, baby. It's over, yo. Yeah, it happened though. I gotta take thumbnail picture or something like that. I'll do it later. Maybe. I don't know. I may not even put a thumbnail on there. I'll just upload that shit and just have it. To be honest with you, I ain't doing this shit for no views and all of that. I'm just talking to myself, really. But yeah, man. You see this later. Whoever's watching this, keep your head up. Stay strong. Do what you gotta do to just make it through the day, man. Make it through the day. That's all I be telling myself. Just make it through the day. You'll be alright. Make it through the day, every day, long as you can. And hope your mental space as well. Whatever war you're going through with yourself, you know, go to war, man. It's the only way you're gonna fix it. Just go to war. It'll hurt. But you just gotta go to war. War is always ugly. That shit is, I don't know why that shit's glorified, but she'll always be ugly. You just gotta march on and deal with it or do what you gotta do to get through it. Like this shit, I might have to go to war and that shit is gonna hurt, but hey, whatever happens, happens. As long as we breathing, I think we'll be alright. How long am I at? 58, 59 minutes. No, I'm at 59. Yeah, we gonna do an outro. Little Dirk outro. If you know, you know. Free that man Dirk too though. But yeah, man. It's an hour. We gonna call it a night. I'm scared though. I'm scared to get off this camera. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared to get off this camera. But y'all be safe. Be blessed. Make it through the day. If you gotta go to war, man. Do what you gotta do. And hope all y'all be able to find yourselves. Something I gotta work on too is trying to like find myself again. Maybe there's a reason all this happening. I don't know. But try to find myself again. And yeah, make sure I'm okay. Make sure I can function. Uh, and I hope all y'all can do the same. If you ever need help, just reach out to somebody, man. Or just do what I do. Just ran on the camera. Ain't nobody gonna watch this. We ain't cussing out. Ain't nobody gonna see this shit. So just talk to yourself. What's it called? Journaling for yourself to look back on one day. You know, um, to see how far you've come. I wish I would have documented myself since that day, but you know, just shit be life be life and what everybody say. And yeah, man. Hope all y'all can be safe, stay sane out here. It's crazy out here. And I wish everyone best of health, best of luck, best of skill, and Whatever you're going through, you're gonna get through it. You know, we all do. Good, bad, and ugly. Even myself, like, I know when this camera turn off, man. I just know, bro. But just find something, find something that'll help you get through the day. Whether that, I mean, even if it is doom scrolling or working out, I think tomorrow I'm gonna hit the weight room. I was gonna go to the court the other day, but I'm gonna just lift because it's like real icy and slippery outside. Um, yeah, man. Just take care of your peoples too, man. You never know when it's your last day on this earth. You know, don't have no regrets, whatever you do. Like everything I did, I don't have no regrets, man. Like it is what it is at the time, or was what it was at the time. And whatever happened, happened. Like I ain't gonna be the one to be like, oh, if I can turn back and do this, and that. Like, nah, that's what shapes you as an individual, and makes you who you are at the moment in the present. You know, everything I did, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, you know, it's what shapes you. Whatever happens to you, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, it shapes you. And when I say it shapes you like different outlooks, different ideology, different mind. Um, yeah, know how to you got experience to experience things. Yeah, man. Just keep living, make it through the day, and I hope all y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and love y'all always. Um, I would say share this, but I really don't want this to be shared. Like I'm just putting on my own personal channel and stuff like that. Just kind of document myself, I guess. And yeah, just talk to myself because I really don't talk to nobody like that. Or well, I do talk to people. I ain't gonna say I don't talk to nobody. I do talk to people, but I just talk about like surface level stuff. Like I don't let nobody like you know get that deep with me because I just don't feel comfortable letting anybody that deep with me at all. Like because I feel like either I'm gonna start crying or I'm gonna start sharing too much, and then somebody use that as ammo against you. Or somebody did use that ammo against me. My last XX, she motherfucking unloaded the clip on me. Unloaded the clip on my ass with that one. That's why I'm just kind of like say to myself, really, even if I like talking to my folks about some shit, it's kind of like I don't. It's not like I don't feel comfortable sharing with them. It's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. Like I just like they got a different mindset and a viewpoint of things. I just don't like. I just don't want to hear that right now. I'd rather just figure it out on myself, my own. Because they got their own problems to deal with. They don't need to be worrying about somebody else's problems. Same with everybody else, like my homeboys and shit. They going through bullshit too. That's why we just kind of like joke about the trauma with memes and shit. Like my boy J Bo and Kali and shit like that. Like my boy Wab, K, all my homeboys and shit like that. We just be joking about shit just to kind of like, you know. But I wouldn't even be comfortable sharing that shit with them either, cause like man to man, niggas and niggas, we just gonna be like, man, we toughen up, nigga, we good, we gonna shake that shit off, we alright, what you hear what said? Ever seen a gangster cry? Ever seen a thug cry? Yeah, though. But yeah, man. I just hope all y'all out there, if you ever look at this or come across this, I just hope you find yourself in whatever you are in your journey, and make peace with anything that, brings you war, you know. I think I'm gonna have to make peace with a lot of stuff. Like, and I don't even know how I would start that or where I would begin with that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make peace with a lot of stuff to kind of like just heal the inner part of me. But about an hour, yeah, about an hour. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I feel like I'm kind of talking in circles now at this point. So love y'all. Peace, baby.